Alright, so the first way I'd like to explain that I solved the problem was using a coordinate system. So when I did this method, I I graphed the point where the cue ball originally was, which is at point A, and then I realized that I decided to put 0, 0 at a corner of the pool table. Then I realized that the line that the reflection would have to follow would be a reflection of the point where I want the ball to hit to the other side. So I have reflected 0, 0 across the side of the pool table to come up with this other point, 10, 0. And then I've used those 2 points to find the equation of the line. I found the slope of the line. And then after finding the slope, I plugged into point slope form and I got the equation of the line. Then I was able to find the intersection of x equals 5 in the line by plugging in 5, and I got the intersection. So this means that they should aim at 5 1/3 of the way, 5.3 of the way up from the edge of the pool table. The second way that I did this did not occur to me immediately, but after getting the answer, I was able to go back and find a way to do the problem transformationally. So the red point is the point that the ball starts at, and then again I drew a triangle here to label where it's ending up, and then I labeled this side x. So if that part was x, then I was trying to figure out how much this segment would be, and if the whole side is 8, well, the whole side is 10, taking off that 2 would leave us 8, and so the 8 minus the x would be 8 minus x for this part. And then I was trying to figure out, I decided to reflect the top triangle here down onto the bottom one. And when I reflected the top one to the bottom one, for a while I didn't know what the side length should be here. I thought it was going to be 6 minus x, because you would come 2 up from the bottom to match 2 down from the top. But then after a while I realized that instead of coming 2, what I really needed to do was come over 2.5. So when I came over 2.5, I discovered that I had a triangle here that was exactly congruent to the one above by angle, angle, side. So that allowed me to see, so now I could see that this triangle was reflected, and that I had the same triangle down here again, so that I have the same side length repeated 3 times. All of these x's are the same. Well, if the whole side is 8, then each of these pieces would be 8 divided by 3. And so 2 segments together means that he will have to aim at 16 over 3, as I previously said.